Hello viewers, welcome to today's class. Now in this very class we'll be looking at the expansion of a factor like this to the power of 3. I'm going to first of all utilize two methods that have been used before. Okay, the first one is that for us to expand this, we are going to call this a plus b multiplied by a plus b multiplied by a plus b. That is what this thing means. It means that this factor a plus b occurred 3 times. Okay. Now, the next thing we'll now start doing is to start, first of all, let's multiply this and this. So if we do a times a, is going to give us a squared. Then we do a times b, is going to give us ab. And we'll now do b times a, of course, it gives us plus ab. ba and ab are the same thing. Then we have b times b gives us plus b squared. Then multiply by this other factor, a plus b. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do, if you look at this here and here, they are like terms. So we're going to collect that very like term, and we're going to have this to give us a squared plus 2ab, because ab plus ab is going to give us 2ab. Then plus b squared, then multiply by a plus b. Now at this point, I'm also going to multiply this by this. So if we do that, we're going to have that, look at this a times a squared is going to give me a power 3, a cubed, okay? Then a times this 2ab is going to give me plus 2a squared b. And then a times b squared is going to give me plus ab squared. And then I'm done with a. I move on to b. Now b times a squared is going to give me plus a squared b, okay? Then b times 2ab is going to give me plus 2ab squared. And then b times, finally, b squared is going to give me plus b cubed. And I look out for again if I'm going to see any like terms here. So if we look at this one and this one are like terms. So I take them together. And then this one and this one are also like terms. I add them up together. And if we do that, we're going to have something like this. And this will give us a cubed, then plus 2a squared b plus a squared b is going to give me 3a squared b. Okay? Then plus this other one, ab squared plus 2ab squared is going to give me 3ab squared. Then I bring down my b cubed. Now, this becomes the final value when we expand this to the power of 3. Okay, that's one method. Now, I'm going to also use another method to expand this very problem. And I'm going to use a method we know as Pascal triangle, where we'll have here as 1, we have here as 1, 1, we have here as 1, 2, 1, we have here as 1, 3, 3, 1. I'm going to stop here. If you want, it looks like a triangle, okay? So now, how did I get all these values? Here is 0, 0. So if I do 0, 0, I have 0, 1, 0. Then 0 plus 1 gives me 1. Okay? Then 0 plus 1 again gives me 1. Now, here is 0. 0 plus 1 gives me 1. 1 plus 1 gives me 2. And then 1 plus 0 gives me 1. I move to the last one. This now 0 plus 1 gives me 1. 1 plus 2 gives me 3, 2 plus 1 gives me 3, and then 1 plus 0 gives me 1. This is how I got this very triangle, where if we look at this carefully, you will see that here stands for power 0, here is power 1, here is power 2, and then here is power 3. So if we have something like a plus b all power 0, the answer is going to give us 1. So all of these things we have here, they are all coefficients, okay? Now, I'm not going to apply these very power 3 coefficients to now get this. So I come back to this place and have that my a plus b all cubed is going to give me, look at here, this is the first coefficient. I write 1a cubed, okay, plus next coefficient, I write 3. Now my a power 3 here is going to reduce to what? A power 2. I have a power 2. b here is b power 0. So b is going to increase to b power 1. Okay? Plus the next coefficient is 3. I have 3. My a power 2 is going to reduce to a power 1. I have a power 1. And then my b power 1 will increase towards b power 2. Then plus the next coefficient here is 1. I have 1b. Then my a is going to reduce to what? A power 0, which will give me what? 1. And my b power 2 is going to increase to b power 3. And then if I simplify this thing further by removing this 1 I have here, because 1a cubed is the same thing as a cubed, I'm going to have my a cubed plus what? 3a squared b plus 3ab squared plus b cubed. Now, these are the two major methods we can use to carry out the expansion of these. So you see, it took me time. But look at the method I discovered recently. If I want to carry out the expansion of this, I'm going to look at this and it's going to give me, look at this, a times a because it's power 3. So I'm going to multiply this a 3 times. And I have what? A power 3. Okay, this is the method I discovered, the shortest method. Now, a times b times 3. Remember, I have done this a 3 times. Now I'm going to do it 2 times. Multiply it by b and then times 3. I'm going to have this to give me what? 3a squared b. Okay? Now, it's remaining 1a here. I've done a 3 times to get this. I've done a 2 times, then times b times 3 to get this one. Now do a once. A times b 2 times. See, a times b times 3 is going to give me plus 3ab squared. And then finally, b times b will give me plus b cubed. You see, this becomes the answer. And it's shorter than these other two methods that we have applied before.